morning. Today is July 18th already. July 18th. Crazy, isn't it? Let me just see who is here this morning and I'll pull you up. Yes, I'm going to be doing another street scene. So, sorry, I just made a video of my messy studio table, and I'm just converting that, and then I will post that after this live because there's a lot going on today. It's Thursday. Thursdays are always like the busy days, and no classes for me, but I get to join lots of different meets, which I'm really excited about. So we'll talk a little bit about that. This is the image that I'm going to be doing. It's walking down the street. You can see there's no one on it. Like, it was early in the morning. I got everybody up out of the house in Oaxaca really early, and it was kind of chilly as well. So mornings in Oaxaca are a little chilly. You do need like a sweater or a little jacket, and so layering is important. Anybody here this morning? Good morning, good morning. Anybody here? I have to clean my brushes. They are feeling a little bit full of paint. I think I'm live. I think I am. It's Thursday, right? It is Thursday. Oh, good morning, Carolyn. Sorry, I made you probably come away from what you were doing to come and say hi. Thank you for coming to say hi. You know, sometimes talking to a screen feels a bit weird when there's no one there. So it makes me feel so much better when there's somebody there behind in the universe, watching, listening. I think today is going to be a mixed media piece. So I do have gouache and I have ink tints. I may prep a page with, I don't know if I have to prep it. This one, did I prep this one? I'm just going to double check. This one, did I prep it before? I don't know if I did. I can't remember. And I can't see if I did. Maybe I will prep it just to see what happens. Do you like my little person? These are my doodles. So there was a bit of ink that splodged, and I made it into a very funny looking character with a big braid. That's what happens when I chat with people, I doodle. Hi Steve, how are you? Carolyn says, no, I'm right here with you. Great, excellent. No, see, I was just saying, sometimes it's a little lonely when you come on and there's no one here, and I'm like, talkie, and I'm like, oh, is it working? I don't know if it's working. Is it working? Anyway, I need to get some more gesso. I'm almost out of gesso. Another thing that I could use is probably either a flat medium. I've got flat varnish, acrylic varnish. I could use that, but I do like the gesso, so I'm gonna get that on here. If it'll come out. It may not come out. I may have to do this. It really is quite empty. Just want a little bit so that I can prep my page. I mean, this sketchbook, I don't think you even really need to do this, but I want to play around with watercolors on it as well. So, oh, today's bird is the pheasant. Oh, and I had already taken a picture of it. Oh. The majority of my birds are coming from Unsplash, by the way. If you ever wanted to know where they're coming from, in our Patreon Padlet, I do leave I do leave the name of the photographer up there. Okay, let's get a Starbucks card out. Hello, Bigot. Hi, Julie. Nice of you guys to join. All right, so I'm just prepping my page with gesso. Like I said, I probably didn't need to, but because I want to work over the top with watercolors on my sketchbook, I will do this so that it preps the page a little bit better. Gives me a better base. It may not buckle as much. And as you can see, I'm scraping it on so that I get a nice flat surface. I need a little bit more there. Maybe I'll just leave it like that, and if I needed more, then I will get more. You know, they need to make these clips in like fluorescent yellow because they do get a little bit lost. Hi Meryl, how are you? Good morning. So this is the image that I have. It's of the Oaxacan ladies walking down the street. So here we have Sam, Samantha Dion Baker, Laurie Siebert, Jennifer Orkin Lewis, Gail Kabecker, and Michelle Allen. Lovely ladies who I went to Oaxaca with. And I'm going to do, hopefully, a nice drawing of them. And these are the colors. These are the colors that I can do this in. Which I think, I'm looking, the only color that I really don't have in the bird is maybe Laurie's sweater, so I can change that. Like the peacock blue is there. These rusty warm colors are there. Perhaps the sky is not quite there. I could just do a very light sky. But we've got the purples, we've got the browns, we've got the, I mean, really a lot of the colors are here, for sure. We've got the dark blue instead of the black, so I'll just make those dark blue. So that is my plan. I feel like you see a lot of my mess. Woo! A lot of my mess here. I nearly had a fall. Like, I didn't fall, but my stuff here almost fell. I gotta get a bigger table. But if I get a bigger table, I'll just put more stuff on it, I think. I'm gonna sketch it out with my Inktense set. Get rid of that. So let's just get it all sketched out, blocked in. To look at those brights, the bright colors, and get them nice and bright. So I did put gesso down, so I think this is going to help me a little bit with my Inktense, which right now looks like gouache, but it kind of has that feel when you work over gesso on with Inktense. It kind of sits on top, which is a little bit odd, but I like it. Get some of this brown in. What is everybody working on today? Do you have your images? What have you got? Hello, Chirlin. It's having dinner and watching. Nice of you to join. Thank you. Just a reminder, if you did not take advantage of the coupon, it is also available today. I did not post it anywhere other than here on YouTube. So if you are here watching, and you want to take advantage of the coupon, which is a 20% off instead of a 15, please use the coupon, which is 20 for you. I don't know where the piece of paper went, but I will write it out again for you guys. So it's 20 for you, which means you get 20% off. 20 and then lowercase u. These are for my new workshops. If you buy the package, you end up getting about $60 to $70 off in total with the one free class, and I'll leave this here. Coupon, workshop coupon. Tomorrow's the last day to use it, so you know, if you're oohing and ahhing over it, shall I, shouldn't I think you should. So yeah, I'm excited. There's 4 portrait classes, 1 pattern class, and 4 still life classes, and we will be working a little bit more traditionally in some, a little bit more experimental in others. Can you hear my computer? It's very loud. Louise says, morning, just finished my lunch. Thank you, Louise, for signing up. I appreciate it. C says, I'm trying a photo sent to me by my friend while she was in Chile. Ooh, nice. She was in was she in San Diego? Okay, I need to leave some space for this door. I did not get this. I feel like I'm not getting things very straight this morning. You know, some days, like I feel like my angles are a little bit off. We'll get there. Hi, Martina. Martina, I'm loving your images from Missy Dunaway's class. They're beautiful. It's a great class. I've done that a long time ago. All right, let's see down here. It's a very, very, very steep angle, this angle. And I think I've made this way too big. It's okay. It'll just be, I will be making it my own. That's all. I'll just make it my own. Maybe I'll just do one less window here and just have this door here. say I went over that yellow and I need to lift it. The nice thing about having gesso is that you can lift the paint, and because I'm using Inktense, it doesn't lift completely, but there is some lift. This can be a little bit darker. So we're using the colors of the Pheasant. Yeah, acrylic inks are lovely, aren't they? I think they definitely out-trump the, oh, I shouldn't use his name, should I? They win. They outwin the acrylic wash. I love them much better. The only thing is they're not really fantastic for travel. That's the only bad thing about the acrylic inks, is they're not the greatest traveling companion. But for home, they're fantastic. And you know me, I go through phases. We did that whole month of nocturnal images with acrylic inks, and loved them all. Oh yeah, my perspective is way off today. I'm trying to work a little bit like just in simpler shapes, and yeah. So today also Melissa Martin has her art hang party, and not only Melissa Martin has something going on, but Jen, our Jen Caballeros, she has, and Books on My People, if you're looking at, she has her book cover draw and chat meet. This is Jen, Books on My People, if you are looking for Jen. It's Jen Caballeros. I bought one of her little notepads. Look how pretty. She has these on her Etsy store, and I think there's still a sale, so you know, don't miss out. But she uses all recycled papers, and some colorful papers too, which I love. Some wallpapers in there. Why didn't I put the sticker on? Here. I usually put it right on the back. I'm going to put it on now. So this is a free meet that she's offering. Choose a book that you think should have a different cover, or that you would like to design a cover for. Come to the meeting, or just register so you can get the replay, and come and draw for an hour and chat about your book. It's really, really simple, and it's such a lovely time just to have for yourself. Anyway, I'll be going. It's at 12 midday Eastern, so if you want to join, just register. Melissa's is at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that is on YouTube. And then the Visual Arts Passage. So Melissa is drawing funny animals. Oh, funny animal stills from videos. And the visual arts passage is drawing dogs. I think of the members of the visual arts passage, they're drawing their dogs, which is fun. So Melissa, hi Melissa. A good time to say good morning. Yes, it is a good time to say good morning. Melissa Martin from Art Hang Party is here. She says, I'm excited for Jen's meetup today, trying to think of what book I want to do. I know, isn't it difficult? It is. It becomes a little bit like, ooh, what shall I do? I don't know what to do. But I'm sure there's a book that you thought, that cover is not right for that. Or that you could make better. Or even if you just want to paint the cover because you really like the cover. You can do that too. It will be a great meetup. C says, I don't remember what book cover I did last time, but I enjoyed it very much. I missed last time's, unfortunately, but I did draw my book cover, and it is somewhere amongst my mess, but I did draw it. C says she has a photo of San Pedro de Atacama, which was her last day before leaving Chile. Wonderful. And Julie says, and they're a bit shiny too. Yes. And Julie, you like shiny, don't you? I remember when you got some shimmery paints, and I said, oh, I don't like shimmer. But I don't mind the shimmer on the acrylic inks. That I don't mind that. Thank you, Martina. She says, great reference photo. And C says, oh, okay. Something, nope. Nope, like, nope, you don't like shimmery or you do like shimmer? We can get a bit confused here, chatting, because I don't know. There's a little bit of a delay, I think. When you're doing something like a building like this, the way I go about it is, well, your point of perspective is here. So you have like your lines that come on off of that, and then the lines that come up off of that, to the right and the left. And then as long as you have one line up here, like the top of your building, and then one line, for example, you can see that line down here. If you make the spacing a little bit smaller towards the center and then larger towards the outside, and then keep this spacing very similar above here, then it'll look pretty, it'll look okay. You just gotta get the, and then usually, but not always, the windows are lined up one underneath another. It's like parking your car. Usually a parking space is the same on the opposite row of parking. So you can look at those lines, the yellow lines that you're parking in if you don't have a rear view camera, and you can reverse and just parallel yourself like opposite to the ones in front of you. Did I lose you all? Julie says, at least I think it's a handicap to a good image, but it can be worked around sometimes. But to me, it's not a quality. Melissa says, I've mostly been listening to audiobooks for the last few years, so I haven't been too focused on book covers, aside from them helping make decisions on which to listen to, but they aren't memorable. So maybe you could just pick a favorite book and illustrate that. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm going very slow today, aren't I? Very slow. So if you are watching, oops, this is the peacock and the colors that I'm using. I could probably add a little bit of purple, more purple. Like a bluey purple. Or at least add a little bit more depth to these windows. The tree, and then, well, I want to, it's almost a lightish gray blue on the ground here, so I can get that in. So you can see how the ink tints, it kind of sits on top. And I like ink tints because it does have a little bit more of a permanence to it than watercolors, so it does feel a little different. There's some reflective sunshine over here. It's like shining on this building and then shining over there. So yeah, Melissa's art hang is at 7 p.m. Eastern, and the Visual Arts Passage is also at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of Melissa's and then I do have to jump over to Visual Arts Passage. So I'll be doing some warm-ups with Melissa. And I would love to stay, but because I'm doing the class over at Visual Arts Passage, I feel like I should probably go over there. But if you want light, relaxed, chill, enjoyable, fun, definitely go to Melissa's art hang party because it's always a lot of fun. Yes, this is the origami. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and Melissa says, favorite book is a good idea. That would have to be The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for me. Haha. Okay, I'm gonna put this color here and then I'll go darker. I think I've added another person. We'll just move that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I do need another person. Nori back here. Martina says Hitchhikers is one of my favorite as well. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm loving the origami, and there's lots of pages in here. I was going to buy another one because it was Prime Days yesterday and it dropped another $3, but I didn't. I resisted. But I would say it's very similar to the Stillman and Byrne, the one with flat paper. I can't remember. Is that the beta or the... I can't remember which one that is. Alpha or beta? I think it's beta, isn't it? And there's a lot of pages, so I feel like I'm not going to run out yet. Definitely not going to run out yet. So, August is fast approaching, and we haven't really talked about August and what we're going to do. My idea was to maybe just have fun with different mediums, like choose a different medium daily and use it, and so we're not stuck on one medium. It would be nice to have a theme as well. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but that's my thought. So do everything from collage and oil and acrylic ink. I think we could probably come up with 30 different, well, we wouldn't have 30, even if it's like 20, was it 23 if we eliminate the weekends, because we have been doing that. So, or 22. Oh, Louisa says paint, draw the same picture every day with a different medium. Okay, I think that'll be good for weekly ones, Louisa, but it may be a strain for the whole month. But maybe not. Maybe, yeah, maybe I could do that. Julie says, have a great day, gotta go. It's going to be a terrific image. Thank you, Julie. Have a great day, you too. Louisa says, I definitely have 25 different mediums at hand. And she was joking. But Louisa, don't joke, because I take your suggestions seriously, as you can see. We are painting pheasant colors today. And that is a serious matter. So, oh, also a little bit of a reminder, because I haven't put it out yet, but I will put it out today, I promise. Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, we are going to have a Patreon meet, and we are actually, I'm going to open it up to Substack subscribers too, not the paid subscribers, because they get one meet a month. And if that's okay with you, Louisa, I think there's like 6 or something like that. Not very many, but you know, like I want to open it up to them too, because it's nice to include them. So we're going to Barcelona, and Louisa has some amazing photos from Barcelona, really fun, of like different fiestas that happen and street scenes, markets. So that is Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. It was a day that Louisa could do, which is fantastic, because I wouldn't be able to tell you all of the different things that are going on in the photos. So that's why we chose Sunday. C says, photo each week of different mediums. I think I like that idea, C. I think we could do that, couldn't we? We could do like a portrait one week, we could do a still life another week, we could do a landscape another week, and a street scene another week. I like that. I think we may have just solidified what we're doing in August, everybody. Okay, this is totally wrong. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it is really, really wrong. My perspective is off. Should be a little bit more dramatic. What if we do a different photo each week? Yes, but different mediums. I like that. Sorry, I was rereading what you put above it. I think that's a great idea. Why don't we do that? This way also, and if you want to do collage for the whole month, you could do collage for the whole month, but I think using your mediums in your studio is really important. Don't forget to okay, so I need some help probably finding images, or we do our own image. I mean, that would be, I will post mine and you can do mine at the same time maybe. Or if you have one that you want to do, or if you want to keep it in a theme like your family, camera roll, that could also be an option. Trying to get all these people in. I'm not sure if I got this right. I'll change it up a little bit in a minute. So this is a dark blue that I'm putting on here, not a black. Because I feel like there is a dark blue in the pheasant that we're drawing. We don't need to do this detail up here either. And I'm going to go a little lighter down here in the distance. And make these buildings a little bit warmer as well. And the street can be a little bit grayer. A lot of the streets are pedestrian, and I think just access to businesses, which is a really lovely thing when you're walking around a city and you can walk in the middle of a street. I really like it. Yes, Martina said we did this one week from a photo in the beginning of Shah's art class. Yes, it was a portrait, and I remember it. It was really good. I just don't know if I can do the same image for the whole month. I mean, it may turn out kind of cool to do one image every day. It would definitely be a challenge and see how something evolves. You just have to be so sure about your image, your photo that you're working from, that you really, you know, you want to work on it every day. And maybe it's an image that, you know, for example, I love doing those, the scenes, the table scenes. Maybe I could do a series of table scenes. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I love that, right? But maybe finding our own images is a really important thing, that we can see other people's images evolve. Oh, I kind of like that. See, if I don't speak to you guys about what we're going to do, these ideas won't come up, but I do really like that idea. So that may have to be mine. So I would think about an image that you want to work on for the whole month or for weekly. But mine may be an adaptation of things in my head daily, just in different mediums. Now, if I was smart, I would work on my coursework for the Visual Arts Passage for the gallery program. But it would be nice to have a break from that too. So, I mean, not a break, but you know what I mean. Just do something different. All right, I'm going to put there are nice shadows on these figures too, because the light is coming from behind. So there's these long shadows, which I'm going to put in here. I'm exaggerating because there wasn't a shadow over here where Sam is, but there is here. Yeah, this is a little bit off. Let me try fixing that. And then here too. Just needs to come up a little bit. I can tell where the gesso caught and where it didn't catch. Oh, and this is so wrong. I'll change that too. Bit messy up here. That's all right. Clean this edge up a little bit. C says, okay, my sketch is very strange. Giant chairs in front of a small door, etc. C says, who's the artist with the melting clock? Oh, it's Dali. Like his styles, Marguerite? Yes, Dali. Louisa always has great ideas. She does. She has, hang on. Yes, Louisa has great ideas. Louisa, the same person or the same tree or building or flower? And Louisa says, that is a lot of Shah. Louisa says, but it's lovely and looks fine anyway. Oh, a lot off. And C says, this looks so good. Thanks. Thanks, C. Okay, see this bit I'm gonna change as well, because there was light here. So I'm gonna just wipe that off. Nice thing about working on gesso is that you can take it off. See that? And you can see where I didn't put gesso on. I'm going to correct Miss Michelle here. I want it to be sunny. The sun is just coming up. And let's get shadow underneath here. Look at the time already. How did that happen? Just flies, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it got a bit weird over here. But I think it's because my drawing is a little bit off. I can clean that up. Wanted it a little bit brighter, and it was getting a little bit muddy. Her arm is missing. I'm gonna take some paint away. Get her arm back. There we go. I'm looking forward to seeing your huge chair piece. See? This I need to correct. So, things not to forget today, because, you know, some of you have just arrived and I understand that you probably weren't here right at the beginning, but Melissa Martin has her art hang party. She's doing some very fun images tonight, and they are funny animals from video stills, right? Is that right? So I hope to join that for a little bit, for sure. And then don't forget about Jen Caballeros's sketch sketch and chat, or draw and chat your book cover. That'll be a lot of fun. That's at 12 Eastern. Melissa's art hang is at 7 p.m. this evening, and the visual arts passage is at 7 p.m. Eastern as well. They're both for 2 hours at least, so, you know, if you want to do both, you could split up the time or just go to Melissa's, whatever you fancy. Melissa's is on YouTube, but go and follow her on Instagram, and she'll have all the links there, and I will link her page as well. I think I shared it yesterday in stories, but you may want to, or this morning as well. No, yesterday in stories. You may want to go back in and check it out. And what else? Yeah, so Jen's is at 12. We have a Barcelona Meet Patreons this Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Anything else? Am I missing anything else? Anything? Oh, my art classes, my workshops. This code will not be available after tomorrow, and I'm not going to be live on YouTube tomorrow morning because I will be with Patreons. So if you want to take advantage of 20% off, Patreons have been notified of a 15% off. So you're getting a little bit extra just for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, so, you know, don't miss out, because it will not be available past tomorrow. And then, you know, you won't be saving that extra $60. Like, it's a lot. Save. Come to my classes, enjoy my workshops. If you did them this time around, tell me if you enjoyed them. Melissa goes, correct, funny animal video stills. And Melissa says, yeah, just come to mine, ha ha ha. No, really, like, I know a lot of people who love coming to yours because it's very light-hearted, a lot of fun. Yeah, but you know, it's all a an animal evening, because they're doing dogs as well, so it's good. It's all good. going to make this a doorway. All right, everyone. It is almost time. That was a really lovely, relaxing morning. Sorry I didn't have too much. Oh, I was going to ask you, Melissa, are you still there? Did you get flooded? Well, you probably didn't get flooded because you live in a building that's probably way up off the ground. But was there a lot of flooding on the lakeshore? I forgot to ask you yesterday. I saw all the pictures from the Don Valley and Union Station. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a lot of water. I think Melissa's gone. Just want to get, I don't know if this will show up. It does a little bit. Oh, Melissa, we lost power for 3 hours. Yeah, my husband had to deal with work as well, but was having issues, I think. That's crazy. All right, everybody. Oh, Melissa says some roads were closed down here. Reese Street below the road. Yes, I know. Well, that because that goes under like that, doesn't it? Roger Centre at Queen's Quay was flooded. Queen's Quay was flooded. Oh yeah, I'm sure the water levels just rose crazily. All right, I gotta go, everybody. Have a really good day, and I will see some of you in Jen's meet, Jen Caballeros. Books are my people. Look at my mess. Sorry about that. Bye, everyone. Bye.